Well, hello, hello, hello. No intro music right now. What's going on, Expanding Knowledge? I just figured I'd show this little feature here, the Behringer Spice. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the echo chamber. That's what we're going to call my little live show, the echo chamber. So, yeah. What's going on, Trusto? What's going on, DJ Wojtek? Mr. Hans Volt? How you guys doing this evening? You know what? I'm going to just take these off. I can hardly see as it is. I have one eye that I can see with. It's so wonderful. Yes, indeed. Here we are. All right. So, Andy Fireblade Musa. Yes, sir. I have to tell you, I was ready to give up on this thing, and you told me not to give up on it, and I want to thank you for that, Andy, because this is actually a very unique piece of equipment. I know that it's kind of quiet in here right now. I don't really have any music going or anything because I'm about to show you a video, and if you can sit through it, fine. We can skip around if you want, but I'm going to show you an unboxing video and also my first try at the Behringer Spice. So let's give it a shot. Without further ado, here we go, go, go. Okay, here we go. Another unboxing video. You know what I'm saying? Another unboxing video. Now this might be a little knife, right? But it's a nice knife. I like this knife. And it also came in this really nice case. Yeah. Knives and death whistles, that's what we're all about. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this. And Gizmo's having a little treat, but he's playing with it right now because I don't know, he does stuff like that. So there it is. There's a nice little open box demo here going on. Put my knife over here. There we go. And people complain about this packaging by Sweetwater, but I don't complain about it. I like it because I use it. I'll reuse this if I go to sell something on Gear Exchange. And yeah, so there it is. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Hold the phone. I've got some Sweetwater candy here, yeah. Sweetwater candy, yeah. And we've got, what is this? This is the, oh, I hit the camera. Oh, hold on now, I hit the camera. And what else we got here? We got a Sweetwater sticker. Sweetwater sticker. And that kind of zoomed in a little bit, didn't it? All right, let's zoom out a little. Here we go. I don't know why that did that, but okay, Sweetwater sticker. There it is. And let me take this box and get it out of the way because Gizmo will eat it. So yeah, here it is. Like I promised. The Behringer Spice. Yes, indeed. Let's see if I can get that little, there we go. I'm gonna take my knife again. I'm gonna open this up. And here we go. Yes. Now, a lot of people say this is a difficult unit to program. Now, I watched Andy Fireblade Muso and Mr. James Dyson's channel, and they both did phenomenal demos, just like Patchdog did. So here we go. We got the manual, startup manual, power supply. Take some of this stuff out. Oh, I like the color. It's a nice color. Isn't it a nice color? It's a color, nice color. And what do we got here? We've got some patch cables. Yes, indeed. Throw these in there. Power supply. And you know how I am about getting this stuff out of the bag. I suck at it. So I am going to, it's heavy just like the edge. I have 2 edges now. And there we go. Make a nice slice in that bag there. There we go. Perfecto. Put my knife back. And I'm going to pair this up with the 2 Behringer edges. There it is. And it's got nice wooden sides, as you can see. And yeah, so we've got some dip switches here. I'm not quite sure what those are for yet. I believe that's for MIDI channels, I believe. And we've got USB. We've got power button. We've got MIDI in, out, and through. And we have these nice knobs. And this is just like, and the buttons feel great too. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? Let me zoom in on this guy here. Zoom. Look at that, huh? Woo! So yeah, so we're gonna fire this guy up and see what happens. All the buttons do feel nice. Very cool. The Behringer Spice, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah! Put that in your peace pipe and smoke it, man. All right, that was a combination of German, I don't know, man. You know, it's a bunch of stuff. But anyway, so there it is, the Behringer Spice. Let's fire this bad boy up and check it out.
So there you have it. First try, man. Literally, I was up last night playing around with it, and I was just like, man, this thing is really difficult. But then I watched Andy Fireblade Musa. He kind of did like a tutorial on it, which was really cool. I appreciate that, Andy. And I just started playing with it and trying to figure out everything, and it's very interesting. And yes, Machines 1, I intend to use the patch cables. I just wanted to do a quick demo of that because that was just there was no MIDI involved in that at all. So that's straight up the clock that's in here. From what I understand, when you hook it up to MIDI or even a keyboard, I guess I can control the different stuff with the keyboard, different notes with the keyboard. So I'm a little excited about doing that. And I intend to patch some stuff in. I want to hook it up to the Edge. I have 2 Behringer Edges that I want to hook it up to. But yeah, I don't know. I like the layout better than the Subharmonicon, and it's a lot cheaper. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that, man. You know, and I tell you, I was gonna send it back, and Andy says he was gonna send it. No, I said I was gonna send it back. Yeah, I said I was gonna send it back, and I just kept playing around with it, and then I started getting these really interesting melodies and stuff out of it, and I was like, wow, this thing's weird and it's interesting. How it divides things up and stuff. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. You know, I had no plans on doing this because I've already bought a bunch of stuff and I can't buy any more because it's getting out of control. But Synth Samurai was like, dude, you should hook the 3 of those up with the cat and the 2 wasps. And that's my plan, to get that whole Behringer wall going. And in a couple of weeks, Samurai actually offered to come over and help me tear my studio apart because it's going to be a lot of work. And I only have one good eye right now. So we're going to move everything so that I have one whole wall just lined up with all my synths and stuff. And I have been talking about it for a while now. And also I have, I'm going to lose my window, but it is what it is. I just need room. I need the space, and I have this long wall right now. The way my studio's set up, I have my monitors and my control center, basically my desk, against the long wall. And so this is a short wall, not that far away from me. So I'm going to have the length of the room, and I can line up all my stuff. And I'm pretty excited about that. Roy Droid Void, what's going on, man? Alistair, what's going on? Welcome. And Conductive, welcome. I need to expand, and I don't want to do it that way because I really like the way this is set up now, but it's not practical either because I can't really get at all my stuff. And so that's my main goal, is to get this happening, and I can have that whole wall of just the Behringer stuff going on. And it's going to be cool. What's up, George G's? Says, oh yeah, hey, Andy, the Lindrum demo was great, man, by the way. And that's another thing that's going to be coming into the studio. I already pre-ordered it. It is what it is, I just hope my wife doesn't yell at me, which she doesn't usually yell. My wife doesn't yell at all, actually. She just grumbles and gives me that look, the wife look. But yeah, anyway, so I thought it was kind of cool. And again, it's fun. The color of it is amazing. And with this light that I have on, I have this kind of purplish violet light that I have on. That and the Behringer TD 3MO, they because that's a yellow, bright yellow, and this is like this bright orange color, orangey red. it really pops under that light. But yeah, so Aaron Perez, how you doing, man? Who else we got in here? Andy Gray, welcome. Glad you guys jumped in. So, I really, like I said, when the Subharmonicon came out by Moog, I was kind of like, man, I don't know, man. A lot of people were saying, oh, this isn't for me, and this is a difficult instrument, and and then Behringer came out with this, and Patch Dog did an amazing demo, and I looked at it, I said, geez, it can't be that hard. I mean, look what he's doing with it and stuff, and then I saw other people kind of struggling with it, and I heard a lot of bleeps and bloops and blops, and I'm like, I really don't want to get bleeps and bloops and blops. I want to utilize this thing because the way it divides up the timing and the notes and stuff, and I want to, and the harmonies, So I was like, Mark Anderson Vintage, how you doing, man? So, I said, what the hell? I'll give it a shot, and at first, when I first did it last night, I sat there and I went, God damn, this is difficult, and, I didn't read any manual or anything. It's, that's how I am. I take it out of the box, turn it on, pop it in, put my headphones on and went to town and said, God, I hate this. Oh, there he is. Samurai's lurking. But I got to tell you, it's very interesting. It's a very cool little synth. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to do more. It's real difficult right now for me to do much of anything because of the eye situation. Even like right now reading, with one good eye, Hans Volt told me today, after he found out about my eye and stuff, he started looking at things with one eye shut just to see what it was like. It's not easy, man. I work with somebody who has a glass eye, and I don't know how she does it. I don't know. I don't know if she was born that way or whatever, but she lost her eye when she was a kid or something. But more power to anybody that has any type of handicap like that and can still function. In my case, because I have a patch over my eye, because I have, when if I drive, which I can't, I see double in this eye, and everything, I see shadows on one side of my eye. It's very weird. It's the weirdest experience I've ever had. But yeah, I'm not looking for sympathy or anything, man. I'm just telling you what it's about. I'm not that kind of guy. It's like, oh, feel sorry for me, But yeah, what's up, Uncle Jerry? So yeah, it is what it is. And I'm kind of, my sister messaged me this morning and said, how you feeling? How you doing? And I said, I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm doing the best I can. And, what's up, Seth? So, she said, well, you writing any music? Are you in the studio? Are you doing anything? And I said, nah, not really. I'm kind of staying away from this stuff. Cause even if I put glasses on to see stuff, but then coming in and turning this on last night and playing around with it. And then, my wife went and visited her sister and the two dogs. She's got the same type of dog we have, and the two dogs got together to play today. So I had some time to myself, which was kind of nice. And I came in here and I said, nope, I'm going to do this, man. Full steam ahead, and like I said, Andy said, don't give up on it, Echo. And I didn't. I'm glad I didn't, because it's cool, and I have to say, Andy Fireblade Musa has an awesome British Renegade shirt. I showed everybody today. I said, hey guys, check out this shirt he's got on, It's pretty dope, man. It's the Punisher logo, but it's done it with a British flag, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Love it. And Andy's definitely a renegade. He's definitely a Behringer bro, that's for sure. But there's a lot of people out there, Behringer haters, like we always talk about. Whatever, man. Use what you got and enjoy it. That's what I have to say. And if it's cheap, I love the fact that this stuff's inexpensive. It's amazing, that you can buy this stuff. I mean, it's what? The Spice is $249 or $246, I think I paid for it. And it's what? It's you could buy 2 of these at the price of the subharmonicon. The patch bay on the top thing's kind of weird. Because you can't, I don't know, having it on the side like the Moog ones is kind of cool because it is on the side. But then again, if you're into Eurorack, and there's a couple of people that are into the Eurorack situation, the Machines One is one of them. You're going to have spaghetti wires anyway when you're plugging stuff in. So, it is what it is, man. The other thing is, I have a Eurorack set up in the closet, and I'm not pulling that out for a while because I get some plans. And because the Machines One sent me some Eurorack modules by Behringer, the 2500 series, and he wanted me to build this whole rig, and I was like, oh God. Who doesn't like a little pasta? Yeah. I love pasta. I'm Italian. You kidding me? But the thing is I'm going to do things my way, because I always do things my way. And people get pissed off at me sometimes. They're like, dude, can't you just follow the recipe? Can't you just follow the directions? I never fell in line, man. When I was in school, I never fell in line. Put some lights on and mixer in the closet, man. No. The closet's too full. If you saw what's in that closet, you'd be like, holy crap. There's no way of getting in that closet other than to open the door to get stuff out of that closet. But anyway, yeah. So, I mean, I never followed, I was the guy that went, the old saying, don't drive outside the lines. You know what I mean? That's what I used to do. You told me to go this way, I'd go that way. That was just me. That's how I am. I'm an Aquarius. I have ADHD, and I'm going to do things my way. And, being 62 years old, I'll be 63 next week. And, I got coping skills that I've learned since I was a kid, and, I do things my way, and I have fun, and I don't care. That's the way I look at it. Screw it. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Country Fair 74, man. I haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome. What do we got here? Synth Samurai Behringer AA meeting. 1/24/25, 8 p.m. Really? What does that mean? I was like, there's an AA meeting? We're having a Behringer AA meeting? What the fuck is that all about? What's my brain age? I don't know, dude. I think I'm like, 17, 18 years old? My body tells me that otherwise, but yeah, I'm a big kid. You know what I mean? I still play video games. I've been playing video games since Pong. That's just who I am, I remember buying my first Atari 2600, and I bought the Star Wars game. It came with a little keypad, a little numeric pad, and you had to punch in the coordinates to get your X fighter to go after the I forget what the TIE fighters. It was fun. I had fun, and, but anyway, yeah. So My name is Andy, and I'm a Behringer-holic. Yeah, is it 12 steps of Behringer? Is that a thing? Is that going to be a thing? Or is that really a gear requirement syndrome thing? Is it 12 steps of gear requirement syndrome? What is the first step? What is it? I forget. Probably I forget what it is. I don't remember. Whatever. So admit that I have a problem. That's what it is. First step, right? That's the first step to anything. Admit something, right? But anyway, so let me get back to the Spice. So one thing I've noticed, the build quality of this thing is solid. Just like the edges, the build quality on the edges is solid. They're heavy. It's definitely heavy. There's some weight to them. All metal construction, wooden sides, and the knobs and pots and everything feel really nice on them. The buttons feel really nice. A gasaholic, yeah. Hans Volt Echocraft. It is reference to my comment, Echo. I said I'm clean 2 months of my Behringer hate. Well, I saw that, dude. I'm shocked. I was shocked and amused at the same time. I was like, holy shit. You guys don't understand. Hans, if you've seen Hans in any of our chats, Hans hates Behringer. But I think he's coming around, man. He's starting to look at Behringer and smile, which is kind of nice. The electronic composer, what's going on, man? How you doing? But yeah, so I say a lot, you know, ever since this guy messaged me and said, you say a lot, and you probably shouldn't say that much because you should learn how to speak properly or something like that. I was just like, bro, leave me the fuck alone, will you? Like, you know, I'm tired of people telling me what to do all the time. It's like, Jesus, Mary and Jehoshaphat, like, just people stop. Stay in your lane, man. You know, this is who I am. Whatever. Anyway, what, Hans hates Behringer? I don't believe it. Tactical MIDI, what's up, man? How you doing? I saw your video. Liked your video. Very cool. Oh, by the way, Andy Fireblade Musa shocked me today. So he not only got the Spice, but he got the Spice, the Wave, the LM, and what was the other one? Was it the JT? You said your wife had gotten you for Christmas. And I was like, wow, man, like, talk about loading your studio up with some Behringer stuff, huh? That's pretty impressive. But yeah, go check out Andy's page, and Andy's channel, and also James Dyson did a great video as well on the Spice. It's amazing, you know, it really is. It's both of them did a great job, and it made me say to myself, I'm gonna forge ahead and wield the sword and the blade and cut my way through this thing. And that's what I did. And I got to tell you, it's pretty cool. It's interesting. It really makes you, I guess it's kind of like when you are running a modular system, you really have to work at stuff. I guess that was my experience with modular in the past. And I kind of like that about this, but yet you don't really have to work at it. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just really, yeah. Andy says he got the JT Mini too, which sounds amazing. That thing sounds amazing. But yeah, man, I don't know. You know, I just think that, it's really interesting and it's really fun to play, and you just kind of get lost in it. You know, I want to, like I said, I want to hook it up to the edges, and I want to have a drum machine in the background also connected to the edge, and maybe I'll play some pads over it with one of my other synths. Maybe, you know what, I'll play some pads over it with the DeepMind 12. That ought to be cool. I'll keep it all Behringer, right? And for the drum machine, I've got an RD6 Behringer drum machine, and I'll use that. That's what I'll do. And we'll piece something together and see what happens. So, anybody got any questions? I don't know. Where's the DS? What? DS80. Where is my DS80? Who's got a DS80? Roy Droid Void wants a DS80. DS80s are great. What is this? I have 10 plus Behringer products, true Behringer bro. Yes, you are, George. I forget. I think I have 15. That's where I'm at, including the that's including the mixers that I have. Synthesizer wise though, what do I have? I have I'm gonna include drum machines in that too. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 10. I think that's it, right? 10. And then, yeah, 10 synthesizers, man. Just like you, George. But if I put it all together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Oh, the patch bay. I have a patch bay. It's 14. I think that's it. I think, yeah. 14? Yeah. 14 pieces of Behringer Bliss. Glazing that Behringer donut. Woo! Anyway, what do I think of the Drum Brute? The Drum Brute Impact? Phenomenal. It's amazing. I have one. I love it. I think it sounds great. I really do. I think it sounds great. If you know, I remember the Drum Brute itself when that first came out. I didn't really like it. But then when they came out with the Drum Brute Impact, everybody's like, oh, it's a miniature version of the Drum Brute. It really isn't. It's different. It definitely is different. And for, what was it, $299? Killer analog drum machine. The pads feel great. The knobs feel great. It's awesome, you know. George G has 3 of their patch bays. Let's see. Studio Effects, what's up? Yeah, let's see. Conductive says, oh shit, he has too many to admit to. I have about 8 of their pedals. Yeah, George is a true Behringer bro, man. Do I have any of their pedals? Any of their pedals? Oh, that's another thing. I got to break out my pedals. This is why I want to do the whole thing over. I'm really happy Samurai's going to give me a hand on this because I want to break out my stuff, man. I want to hook up my stuff, you know, and get it happening, you know. 8 synths, 2 mixers, 5 audio processors, 3 audio interfaces, an ADAT, and a mic. 20 in total. That's Andy Fireblade's Musa. And let's see. Synth Samurai, it says here, Machines One says, Synth Samurai bought an Impact. He just outed himself. I'm calling it. I don't know, dude. Listen. Samurai keeps showing us these pieces, this paper trail that he has, right? Anybody who has a printer can create this stuff. And then he blacks it out with the magic marker and he says that's a receipt. So I call bullshit. Okay? That's what I call. I'll believe it when I see it, like I've been saying for weeks. Let's see. Uncle Jerry went with Samsung patch bays because the mode switches are on the front panel. Yeah, I I was looking at that, Uncle Jerry, but I couldn't pass it up. It was on sale. And I was thinking the same thing. The Behringer ones are on the top, which is kind of stupid because you got to set it and forget it. And what if you don't want it? What if you want to switch some stuff? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I got to get that hooked up too. I got a lot of little projects that I have to do. So let's see what else we got. I've got 4 or 5 Behringer pedals. Okay. What else we got? Death Whisper. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds cool though. Trusto got me really thinking about the Spice. Yeah, it's cool. You know, it really is cool. I like I said, I didn't know if I liked it or not, and the more I played with it today, last night I was ready to box it up and send it back. But today, the more I played with it, I said, you know what? I'm going to master this thing. And I haven't mastered it yet, but I think I'm pretty close to at least having fun with it. You know what I mean? And isn't that what it's all about? Just having fun with stuff. I'm curious to see if I get some type of arpeggiation going with this in the background, and then using the ambient zero with it. Trusto, this would be cool with the Solar 42F. I just think it would be really cool to have that thing droning in the background and having some nice like ambient sequence going over that or under it. You know what I mean? I think that would be kind of cool. Oh, what's up, Jerry Perlaz? Am I saying your name right, dude? I'm sorry. It makes some great weird shit. Yeah, it does. Let's see. And we have Jean-Pierre Nimon. Is that how you say your name? Pierre. What's your opinion on the Model 15 and Proton from Behringer? Absolutely fantastic. Here's the thing. I like Samurai. If I like him, if I would buy every Behringer product there was. I swear to God. If I had the money, I would buy I would outfit my entire studio. You know what would be awesome? I always thought of this. I said, you ever walk into a music store and you know how they have the slat walls with the keyboards? I would love to have that. Like just outfit the entire studio with slat wall and just have keyboards and modules lined up. I think it would be amazing. Echo, bro, your live streams are the best, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Yours are too. Oh, shut up. She always has to butt in. It's like Siri. Siri talked to me the other day. I don't even know what the hell she was talking about. I didn't ask her. Here she goes. Look. No, I'm not talking to you. Shut up. Oh, God. Technology. Let's see. Oui. Oh, I said it right? Cool. John Peter Newman. John Peter Newman. Oh, okay, man. I like the way I said your name better. Let's see. What else we got? Echo, it's expensive, but totally doable. Oh, absolutely. You know, it's true. It is totally doable to buy every single thing that they have. It really is. I know Samurai wants to. He wants to have an entire like Behringer tent. Am I wrong, Samurai, about that? Let's see. We got some lists here. George G. DeepMind 12 times 2. Oh no, 2 Poly Ds, 2 MS1s, a Wasp, a TD3, a Pro VS Mini, a JT4000, an RD8, an RD9, and RD6. I even have the UMC 1820 and the Yeah, the 8200. I have that. I have one of those. That thing's great. Plugs right into my interface. It's great. Let's see what else we got. Machines One has a UBXA, and it's just okay. What? Blasphemy. Jerry, what do you got? Jerry Pillars? Jerry Pillars. He has a Poly D, a Mono Poly, a B, Behringer 2600. I used to have one of those. An Edge, a Crave, a Grind, a Spice, TD3MO, and an RD6. Nice, dude. Nice list. Let's see. What else we got? Next, you can get the price of one mini Moog. I'm gonna read that whole thing out. It says the best video ever would be the amount of Behringer products you could get for the price of one new mini Moog. Damn straight, bro. Like but you know me. I want to muse real bad. I do. I really do. And it's crazy. And it's so damn expensive. If there is ever a muse out there, let's put it this way. If Sweetwater or Guitar Center has a muse that's $2,000 and somebody just is like, there's nothing wrong with it, I'm going to buy it. But I am not spending $3,500 on a synth. My cutoff point, like I said before, with any synthesizer is $2,000. I refuse to do anything past that. That's just who I am. That's just what's up. I got a Jupiter X, Prologue, Cobalt 8, Mini Freak. You get the red, what is it? Red D8, Gaia. Oh, RD8. Sorry. You have a Gaia and a Juno Ds. A Juno DS. Juno DS is cool. Yeah, so everybody got some cool stuff, man. This is great. Let's see. And we know Hans has some amazing stuff. Let's see here. I did a summary a couple of years ago. Everything comes in at 80s and 90% cheaper with Behringer. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's absolutely true. There's no question, you know. Let's see. Get buried with your sage. Get buried with your shit. Oh. No, man, that ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna, because my whole plan is to be cremated. I don't want to be worm food. Yeah, that's me. You know, if something, God forbid, ever happens to me, I'm just gonna give my stuff away to somebody who wants it and who'll enjoy it. God forbid, hopefully that doesn't happen. Not too soon, anyway. I love my Moogs. They are different league, but I don't mind Behringer's. They coexist. That is absolutely true. Everything coexists, man. Let's see. Andy, the Machines one. Yeah, it's good. Not as good as the Hydrasynth. Or yeah, I love the Hydrasynth, you know. EchoCraft, I'm the same. Burn me. Yeah. When I used to smoke weed, I don't do any of that shit anymore. I've been sober for over 38 years, but I used to smoke weed and me and my buddy always used to sit there. My buddy John, God bless him, he passed away recently. He was living in Germany. And John used to be my bass player in pretty much almost all my bands that I was in. And John and I used to get high and we used to say stuff like, dude, like if I die, I want them to take a piece of my brain and dry it out and put it in a pipe and smoke it. a fucking stoner thing to say, right? But yeah, you know, like I used to say this stuff too, like, I want to be cremated because I want to get burnt one last time, man. You know, just crazy, stupid shit like that. Anyway, let's see. I just stopped weed after 37 years of it. Really wasted. Really wasn't that hard to. Yeah, man. I'll tell you. I've been on a long road, man. I was on a long road. I was on the road with my band. You know, when I quit school when I was in the 10th grade, and I joined a band and went on the road, and you know, rock, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You know, in the 80s came around, and then it was just harder sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and so yeah, it was crazy. I led a crazy life. I hung out with some wild ass people. I met some really cool people, and I met some really fucked up people. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I ran with a lot of people who was fun. It was fun, and there was a lot of times it was pretty fucking scary. And I ended up in a treatment facility on my own accord. I walked in and said, I can't do this anymore, man. And so, yeah, you know, more power to you. If you quit smoking, good for you, man. You know, my wife drinks, you know, I don't drink. You know, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I don't take drugs. The only drugs I take are to keep me alive. Cause I got high blood pressure and shit. But, yeah, like I don't do any of that shit, man. You know, one side of the fridge has beer and wine on it. The other side has soda and liquid death, and juice and stuff like that. Cause that's just, you know, who I am. Yeah. I look at it like, hey man, if you can do it, do it. Like enjoy yourself. Life's too short, man. Do whatever you need to do. I wish, you know, we never had IPAs when I was drinking, and you know, I go to like these bars and stuff to get something to eat or whatever with friends or my wife or whatever. And people are like, oh, I'll have that, what was it? It's like, I'll have that Cloud Thunder Blue. Yeah, it's an IPA. It's 18% alcohol. And I just sit there and go, whatever, man. Like the cans look cool. I got to tell you, some of the cans of the IPAs look amazing. I do, because my wife does like wine. I do collect interesting wine bottles. We have some really cool wine bottles. And it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? She can, I can't. That's it. Bottom line. You know, if I do all of this and her and my family and my dog and my job, gone. All gone. As I know where I'd be and I know what I'd do. You know? Quick story. I don't know if I ever told you this story, and then I'll shut up. I had these two girls that I work with. They were like, gee, you know, Echo, you know, it'd be really cool for you to, you know, come out and have a few beers with us. You know, we think it'd be cool to party with. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we can do that. Tell you what, you tell, you know, the town that we're in at the time was Salem, New Hampshire. I said, you tell the Salem's finest, the police, you tell them where we're going to be, let them know where we're going to be ahead of time, and make sure you bring enough money for all of us to get bailed out of jail, because we're going to have a hell of a fucking time. I'm going to tell you that straight up. And they were like, no, we're good. It's good. We're good. Maybe you can have a Coke. So yeah, man, you know, I'm done. I'm done with all that silly shit. I don't do it. And if you do it, more power to you. If you can, I don't hold any grudges against anybody. Like I said, my wife drinks. It doesn't bother me, you know? But anyway, I just thought I'd talk a little bit about the Spice, show you a little demo, a little unboxing video. And I just shared a lot of stuff with you that I probably shouldn't have shared with you, but who cares? Who gives a shit? But anyway, Boo Boo Audio. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Studio 8 Effects. I already said hello to you. Who else we got? Jean-Pierre Newman. I just like saying your name, dude. It's cool. Yeah. What does Hanvold say? IPAs of what? Hipsters? Hipster beer? Was that the Machines one who said that? Let's see. Grizzly Bear Pale Ale. I go for the stuff with the weird shit on it. Like I look, my wife, when we go into like a supermarket or something and she'll be going to get beer or something. And I'll be looking at the different cans and a lot of cool shit with like skulls on it and stuff and like pirate flags and shit like that. That's the kind of shit I would have drank. There's a place in this is definite place I would have drank at. And I never knew it existed until I went there sober. And there's a place in, where is it? In Newburyport, Mass. It's called the Thirsty Whale. Dude, I would totally be drinking in that place. Oh, you're going to go have a beer? Oh, let's go to the Thirsty Whale. You know, now with the patch on my eye, it kind of fits, you know. Gizmo's barking at somebody. I should grab put a pirate flag behind me or something, you know. Anyway. Oh, because he's barking. Anyway. What's up, Waves? What's going on? Anyway, guys, you know, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the spice and show you a little bit about what I learned about it. And it's going to be more of a learning curve, which is fine because I think I've gotten over that little bit of a hump of being afraid to dive in head first. And yeah, I'm digging it, you know. So yeah, anyway, go check out Andy Fireblade Muse's channel, and go check out James Dyson's channel on the Spice, and yeah, check out that stuff, man. You guys did an awesome job. And again, if it wasn't for you, Andy, telling me to stick with it and get over that hump, it would have went back. And I appreciate you, bro. So yeah. Anyway, I'd like to say I had fun. It was a good time. No music, or anything like that. Sorry about that. But yeah, no music going out. But we'll do my old school outro. And again, Echo, are you going to get modular with it? I don't know, man. I got a modular setup ready to go in the closet. And I don't know. That's for another day. It might happen. I don't know. Don't believe the lies. Spice is nice. Considering price. Yes, it is. It's cool. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm play with this thing tonight because it's fun, a lot of fun. But I am gonna make more videos on it. I promise. Again, I want to do it with the Edge, and I want to be able to hook it up to the Wasp and the two Wasps and the Cat, and maybe, like I said, I'll throw in some DeepMind 12. But there's a bunch of different things I want to do, and also want to hook it up to a keyboard, see if I can play around with the notes that way, and see what happens, But, like I always say, guys, stay frosty, stay creative. I love all you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out in the chat and checking out my stuff. And you guys are awesome. Synth Renegades rule. And Behringer Bros rule. Stay frosty, stay creative. Peace, guys.